side. So what I'm doing, I'm not even listening to the words. I'm just going da, 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 da. And the moment he moves, bang, in. Okay, there you go. So it can come through that way, it might be that way, and it might be from here, it comes in this one, this arm will come up, so you basically lift hands. As for him, it's like hitting a spinning ball. It just goes, or. But for me, I'm still hitting. I can still use the same hand. But if I go, then immediately he's now got me on the back foot and he's got the advantage, he can come in here, he can come in here and so on. So I'm still thinking of wedging and hitting even though I'm rolling. Okay, so from here, sorry, here or here, so it's now my choice. I can pick whichever gate I want. But to actually not think, to allow these techniques to come in and to be able to just automatically deal with it without having to think about it. So when we're pushing, we start off getting our arms in a jumble and it's a mixture of, I don't understand how to do this. And then gradually it starts to flow. And what you find is that you start to develop skill quite easily and quite fast. I can look at you and talk and still do this because I can feel what he's doing. So I've got a defensive system that however he comes in, when he comes into fight, I can deal with him fairly easily. Because the moment, all I want is a touch. I don't care where. What we will do is this. Push, use his energy for an armbar. Wrist lock maybe. Push hands with locks as well. So he starts off. So he has to learn how to hit the wall properly. It's just like a break fall. It's not as ferocious as it looks. It's just like learning how to break fall against the floor. So he's. So try and just let the arm relax all the muscles of the shoulder, and let it swing down. Okay. We often talk about bridging. Okay, we bridge and we do something. In Shin, quite often you don't want to bridge. You want to break the bridge down to get in. Okay, so you make a gap, you make a gate by breaking the bridge. So I can come in here. This sort of like this. Again, if he holds his guard. What I want to do when I break his guard down is move in on him. So now I've got this is already here, and this is here. But he's in a worse position than me. So I've shocked his guard, hit into his bone marrow. That's what you're aiming for. And I've moved in on his centre, put him under attack. Okay, this is quite a classic Shin movement, straight to the face, which will bring this forward. That's cheating. So just try and find a good place on his structure where you can move him. Okay? Relax your shoulder. But this will give you that idea that I'm going through his structure here, yeah, all the time. And that's the Shin way. You notice how far we move. I don't stay here like this. Here, yeah. So I'm going through. So it has every direction. So what you want to try and achieve is that the power within the arm is what's going to bounce his arm away. You're not doing this. Yeah? You're just going straight to your point, but with a spiral inside your arm. Okay, he's here, over here. Yeah? This spiral in the arm now stops his force coming back in towards me here. Okay? Because this has now got potential in every direction. Okay? He tends to keep it within the frame, within my body's frame. So I move it within my body's frame. Very small, fine lines of intent and force. So I'm moving very, very slight, but with good listening skill. Okay. So now if he comes back towards me, I'm already here, and I've got a spiral force. Okay. So he's in a guard. I'm here. Here. This is already here. Okay? Or okay, he stops this coming in. This one.
Now, back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is something we use, for example, if you're talking about objective work. My kind of favourite is you can sort of work from this position, you can still work. One of the ideas with our striking method is if I show him any kind of movement, is going to react. Even subconsciously, if he picks up something, the body will take to it. What we're looking for is to give him no indication at all that we're hitting and still not here. So you hit him when he's not ready for it. It's like if someone comes walking towards you, you stop it. But we're using the fist. I'm not pushing him back, I'm just stopping him there. So what I need to do is apply just the right amount of tension or force in the arm just to stop him. Push him away. Again, you should experiment with different places on the body and different directions. But you still have these zones. So part of this training is to recognise when that line is crossed. I'm not sure about this guy, it's coming, or it's up. It's developing that sense as well. This is on a very simple level. Okay. So now we do the same exercise. He walks this time as we get out of the way. We'll just give a little push. Standing there, that's the space I'm going for. Just give him an opportunity to move out of that space. As he moves, he applies the fist to some of the body and pushes. Now, this kind of relates to what I said earlier about you're going to have to fight on the move sometimes, especially if you're working against more than one partner. Move, control the hand. Don't take this away and then try and return it here, because you've got much more leverage and control if you work from the body. You see how early now the shoulders start working there. If I come out here and we get into this, then that's just as bad for me. From here it should be solid enough that if he starts pulling around, keep it under control reasonably. One nice method of getting out of this, earlier we said about using different parts of the body. So the first thing is to make some space here, just by pushing the chest forward. Now the second thing is I need to control the arm. We've mentioned the wrist already, but another good point to control the arm is the elbow here. So first movement this, second movement here. Now just swing this through, and I'll take the knife off it, and now I'll take it as well. Thank you very much. So a technique is just a starting point. You should really get kind of fixed by that. So it's good, once you've got a few ideas, like this one, we can do this, we can do that, this, we can work this way, the knife is here, we can work this way. Then your partner should start making it more difficult for you. So he might grab the knife and go on. So now I'm going to think of other ways to work as well. So it's forcing you to be creative all the time. A lot of what we do is problem solving.
Thanks for turning up. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Give me a couple of weeks to organise.